Right edition, welcome, happy day. Hey, I'm a lot smarter than I look. I just wanted to share that with you. I want you to pick a card. There's 6 playing cards right behind me. Pick one, think about it, get it into your mind, and then look deep into my eyes. Deep, deep. Are you looking? And while you're looking into my eyes, memorize the card that you have. Have you got it? You're getting it. You got it. Now, close your eyes and alakazam, alakazoo. Look up there now, and the card that you just memorized, the card that you picked, it's gone. Right? Oh my, I amaze myself. Son of a gun. If it is really gone, I'm a genius. If it isn't, so what? We'll get on to something else. Hey, I am puzzled. If that puzzles you, this puzzles me. Have a look at these pictures. You got 2 politicians, okay? You got one conservative and one left-wing whack. And the conservative, he admits to smoking illegal drugs. That's Rob Ford, of course, the mayor of Toronto, Canada. And the media says that he should resign. Okay? Then you have the other guy, Trudeau. He's the leader of the Liberal Commie Party in Canada. He admits to smoking illegal drugs, and the media says he should be Prime Minister. Where's the logic here? Are you getting it? Duh. That's a big duh, because of course there isn't any logic whatsoever. It's not really puzzling either, because the left-wing or mainstream press is left-wing, and they're a bunch of whacks, and they don't get it. They're unfair. They're bullies, and they do what they do, and they constantly mix everybody up and everything. I could go on and on. But you know what? It is a little bit disturbing when you have people like that in the press who are supposed to report news, and they don't. They report views. I guess I kind of do too, but we try to be fair. And hey, I am news from the right. I got a view and an attitude to it. I get it, but we try to be fair, because you know what? Politically right is right and left is wrong. Hey, Trudeau, in keeping with the guy I just talked about, the left-wing guy, he wants to be Prime Minister. His father started it all. He destroyed the country, and nobody since has had the courage to try to repair it or put it back together. In particular, I'm referring to the Conservative government in power. They have a majority. They have every chance in the world to fix it. They've chosen not to. It's kind of like living in a house. A left-wing whack comes into your house. He moves the furniture everywhere, and he puts the price of food up. He does all kinds of goofy things. Leaves all the cars running outside so the gas is burning. It costs a lot to live there. Then he leaves. And you don't rearrange the furniture. You leave everything exactly like it is. That's what the Conservative government has done. Hey, I'm wondering, let me get talking here about Pierre Elliott Trudeau. He had little faith in the free enterprise system. He pursued a range of economic policies grounded in the belief that government knows best. And he did a great job from that perspective. You got to respect him, because he set out to do something, and he certainly did do it. He wrote that for a country with a small population like Canada, there was no alternative but socialism. People should have read his book before he got into power, because he just put things upside down. We are forced to turn to the states so that the poor have more to spend and the rich have less to save. Trudeau aligned himself with the NDP. He said this: socialism is good. Socialism is great. It's the most coherent, the most rational, perhaps also the most Christian thing that there is. Where he got religion mixed in with that is a bit of a mystery. He eventually joined the Liberal Party, though, because he knew that he couldn't be elected if he was under that socialist banner, so he had to lie to the people. So right there, the guy should be in jail for fraud, right? Are you with me? He came to power, though, in 1968 under the slogan of a just society. Let's all be equal as long as I have more, because he was rich. There was 20 million Canadians at that time in 1968. He had 20 million bucks. Nobody got a check in the mail for $1. Imagine that. His first significant socialist salute, I guess, or statue, was the Unemployment Insurance Act. The period of qualifying work was reduced by 73%, the benefits increased by 65%, and the benefit period extended by 40%. Guess what? Overnight, the claims, unemployment claims, doubled. Literally, overnight, the country couldn't keep up. Unemployment rates soared to 4% higher than what they already were. He had a minority government in 1972. Everyone said, woe was him. He wanted it. He needed it, because the NDP then had to work with him, and they did, because they were left-wing. A lot of people in those days in the Liberal Party were kind of conservative or semi-conservative. He needed to not have them so he could get his way. He purposely lost the election. Talk about a crafty old fella. He definitely was. He unleashed his attack on free enterprise in 1975. He says the free market system doesn't work anymore. Let's just destroy it. And he set out to do that. He established 114 agencies and commissions, created 7 new government departments, and doubled the ministers of state, etc., etc. Why am I telling you all this? I could talk for an hour, 2 hours, 2 days about all the damage that he did, because the press is having a relationship now. They should get a room with Trudeau, the son. He wants to be Prime Minister, and the way it's going, he's going to be, because there's not a lot of people to go against him. The government in Canada now, they're just I don't know, they're goofs. They're right-wing, they say, and they're not, I don't think. Guns and Ammo, the world's most widely read firearms magazine, just had a shocking editorial published recently. It was the December issue this month. It said, or soon to be, I guess, and it says a contributing editor, Dick Metcalf, wrote this: "Let's talk limits. The fact is the constitutional rights are regulated and need to be." He was talking about the Second Amendment. So many guys are mad. They said, hey, we're going to cancel our subscription. I get all that. I'm going to cancel mine too. Hey, let me share this with you on a happier note today. Oh, here it comes. A fella came out to another fella and held a gun to him saying, "Your money or your life?" To which he replied, "Take my life. I need my money to live on." Y'all come back tomorrow. We're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.